Hello, big people, small people, boys and girls all over the world. My name is Weez, and welcome to Legacy of Kain Ascendance. It's been 20 plus years since we have had an original Legacy of Kain game, and now it's here. It's 2D, I know, but this is still great that we're getting more lore, we're getting more story, and this could mean huge things for the Legacy of Kain as a whole. So we're gonna get into it because I'm very excited for it. I think I'm gonna mess with a few sound settings first. Are we gonna get into it? Ooh, different difficulties. I think this might be the first time since a Legacy of Kain game has had difficulty changes. That's pretty cool. I like that. We'll keep the tutorials on and subtitles. Alright, let's get into it. A Sister's Revenge.
Where has Mobius's wretched curse cast me now? Am I doomed to drift endlessly through the mists of time?
I have done what I can to counter the Time Guardian spell, but you cannot linger here for long.
Lysetsic, where have you brought me?
What do your senses tell you, Elena?
The stench of the Sarafan fouls the wind.
Ooh. Okay. Ow! No, fire bad. Fire bad. I thought maybe I could jump over the fire, but apparently not. Well, that hurt me. Ah, that hurt me bad. I'm already dead. That didn't take long for me to die. The thirst is eternal. To endure, a vampire must feed upon the blood of the living. When a foe falters on the edge of death, draw near and invoke why. Their lifeblood will flow into you, restoring your strength. Remember. Okay, well. Alright, no problem. Let's see. Is that a checkpoint?
Vampire!
Hi.
Enemy, brothers! To arms! It seems your nose serves you well. Welcome to Bosgard Pass.
Hi. Ow. Die. Alright.
Little spy shadow me at every turn.
It is my eyes, just as your amulet serves as my voice, Lady of Thornlatch.
Interesting. How do I push this? How do I push things? Could I not push it? Oh, not supposed to push it. On the genesis of the order, we are the eyes of Nosgoth, not begotten of augury, but founded by the prophet of Midur in true remembrance, from an age that woke to find the world estranged from its own recollection. We set ourselves apart to keep witness. We are chroniclers, bound to the keeping of Nosgoth's enduring record. We have inscribed the lives of twice-dead kings in the annals of bloodless wars and ashless conflagrations. We do not intervene, we observe, we record, for truth is not immutable. It is that which may be witnessed. Fascinating. Come on. Up. Hello. Sheesh. Okay, I gotta be really careful with how I fight some of these people. Good lord. Alright, y'all. Yeah.
Spy shadow me at every
Yeah.
turn.
It is my eye.
Alright. Hi. Oh, good lord. Okay. Oh, I'm not looking so hot. Come here. Give me your blood. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, little harder than it would normally be. I do not feel as invincible as I used to. Turn aside your foe's petty blows. And the breath of their weakness strike back with X and deliver retribution made fatal by their folly. Okay.
Perish in darkness, vile creature!
Fool. I am the darkness.
Well. Okay, I gotta be careful with my blocks and stuff. Whoa! Well. What did that say? With B, hurl yourself forward with predatory swiftness. This gift is more than haste, it is survival. Use it to evade or a strike or pierce obstacles that bar your path. That was very misleading. Okay. Okay. Jesus. Nice. Okay. Now we're getting some blood circulating through the veins. Oh, come here, Archer. Whoa. Die. Alright. Now I'm starting to get a little bit of a feel for it. Alright, now we're talking.
Hurry and claim your vengeance, Lady of Thornlatch. I cannot constrain Mobius's curse on you much longer.
Okay.
They're coming in droves, Kai.
You have wings, Helena. Elevate your aspiration.
Ah, wings. Beat your wings in succession with aid of divine gravity and climb towards greater height. Okay. Who? All right. Nice. Oh, what do we got here? Concerning our reputation, we are severed yet never fully trusted. Our ledgers are consulted, our judgments often set aside when the eye contests command or king. It is easier to challenge the witness than accept an incongruent world. Thus we labor as scribes beneath the sun and take to ourselves as heretics by nightfall.
There must be hundreds of them. But where is my brother?
Alright. Whoa. Okay. Now we're talking. Now everything's really getting easier to understand.
They fly now?
You've yet to see the heights I can reach.
Yes, I can fly. Ow. That wasn't supposed to happen. You take this, and you die. It is also interesting getting new characters. But also, we know Kain and Raziel are going to be in it at some point. On the matter of sight, they claim their vision was bestowed by consecrated right. But they lie. I've beheld that which lies beyond the guarded veil. Elders treat paradox as mere sophistry, distant and bloodless. They have not felt the earth shudder beneath their certainty. Nosgoth chastens those who mistake observation for mastery. If this testimony diminishes my standing, let the ages pronounce who among us was blind. Friar Jacob Lowenbauer. Interesting. I can't adjust. Ow, I can't adjust audio. Alright, I can slow my descent. What do we got here? Of the binding called the pillars of Nosgoth are no mere monuments, but a covenant of restraining powers raised by the ancient vampires to confine and contain the Hilden within the demon realm. Each is sustained by a dedicated guardian, but the corruption of one reverberates through all. When Ariel was slain and Aprapta's mind undone, that taint spread unchecked, staining both the Circle of Nine and the land entire. Thus the pillars do not simply balance Nosgoth, they imprison what even fate struggles to contain. Of course, of course. Give me your blood.
Your skills are impressive, child. I once told you it was your brother I desired as my champion.
A pity you must settle on me.
I wonder who this guy is. He's got this green glow to him. I don't know if that means that he's possessed by the Hilden, or if it's some other power. Oh, goodbye. Oh, you're still alive down there? Good lord. Okay. It's a decent amount of difficulty, so I'll give it that. Anyone down here? Hi. What when the ninja stars? What the? Get dead. What do you think you're doing, throwing ninja stars at me? What do you think this is? When the center endures, balance is not dominion but tension. Our records indicate that the Guardian does not command the pillars, rather it absorbs their contradictions. When balance falters, it is seldom through absence, but through excess of burden. It's the blood. Why do the torches hurt me so bad? Okay. All right. Well, if I can't walk through the fire, neither should they.
Please, don't leave me here.
Who? Hello? Who's talking? Oh,
Kill me. And be...
didn't you ask me to kill you? Within the fog-choked forest near Thornlatch, we have recorded a solitary figure whose nature resists classification. Accounts describe a being not wholly mortal, marked by exile and sundered identity, oft attended by ravens that answer to him, as if bound by shared intent. He speaks with arcane knowledge and deep understanding, yet displays conflict, as though his thoughts were drawn from more than one source. Those few who encounter him report distortions of memory and time. Whether this proceeds from the forest, the man, or proximity to both remains unclear. We mark him neither architect nor warden, but a symptom of a cleaving yet unresolved. Huh. At first I thought maybe it was Vorador, but I don't think it's Vorador who they're talking about.
Please, help me!
You can die 1,000 deaths. You suck.
Kill me and be done with it! Stay back! Please!
You're not making... What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Do you want me to kill you, or do you want me to leave you? I don't think I can free you. Sorry, I'm just gonna kill you. It's better than you sitting here, isn't it? Just deal with it. You're cold. Quit being cold. You know, you can just be dead. Simple as that. Okay. Die.
Is anyone out there? Please, help me.
No!
Again, it's better than just hanging there. Okay. You guys aren't as much as the problem as you were before. I'm definitely getting used to how the game works and whatnot. I know there's probably a lot of secrets that I'm missing. I'm really not too interested in the secrets at the moment. There's a lot of it that seems to be lore, that a lot of it I already knew. Hello? Where do I go from here? Maybe I need to find secrets. I don't know. What did I miss? Am I going down here? Uh-oh, that's death. See, it would also be nice if I was able to look down. Give me your blood. Okay. Now, I would really like to go this way, because it seems like this is exactly where I need to go. Why didn't it allow me to proceed earlier? I don't know. That's
I
weird.
cannot hold back Mobius's curse much longer. When my strength fails, you'll be torn away from here, Lilith.
Where will I end up this time?
Who can say? 1,000 years into the past? Or yesterday morning? Mobius's machinations rest on the life of your brother. The Time Guardian will do everything in his power to keep you from influencing it.
I don't want to influence his life, Kai. I want to end it.
Chasing the shadow of revenge.
The sooner my goal is achieved, the sooner I can fulfill my obligation to you.
Your brother is a powerful Sarafan Inquisitor now. He and his warriors have never seen defeat.
Cease this prattle and let me focus.
Who is her brother supposed to be?
Will you taste my blood, vampire?
Hey, Raziel!
I've no taste for weakness.
Alright, come on. Well, oh god. Just gotta kind of get a few hits off what I can. Let's land on the fire. Just gotta try and get hits off what I really can. Okay. Off the horse with you.
Show yourself, creature, that I may remember your face before I ruin it. Lilith, this cannot be. You live.
By the blood of Janos Audron, dear brother, you shall pay for Matthias's death.
Oh my god. Of course, Raziel is your brother. Interesting.
This is for my beloved. This is for Matthias!
I am overcome. I know not when or where you will find yourself next, Lady of Thornlodge. But rest assured, I will locate you again.
No!
My sister Lilith lives.
Impossible. Did she vanish into the ether? What in Nosgoth's name did we just witness?
The work of Janos Audron. She invoked his name. His foul sorcery protects his brood. But it will not spare him from my wrath.
What are your orders, Raziel?
We ride for the keep of Janos Audron. It is time to still his sinister pulse.
Blind devotion. Hey, that's cool. There's Raziel walking to the ice right now.
It's gone beneath
Wraith
the ice.
Raziel.
I've never seen such a creature. A blue demon cast into flesh.
Yet it led us to Janos Ordren's very threshold. Might it be an ally?
Friend or foe, demon or wraith, it changes nothing. Ordren's lair is inaccessible. The Brotherhood have tried and failed to access it. The fortress is sealed from below.
By the pillars! Look there!
The creature's done our work for us. The vampire's walls are sundered.
Janos Ordren's doom is upon him.
Now, brothers, we strike!
Alright. Vampires once fallen will rise again unless purged by flame. When fate presents the moment, press Y to immolate the carcass lest it return to stalk you anew.
Bleed freely, Sarafan. Soon there'll be nothing left of you but a stain on the ice.
Better
Oh,
to
that's
spill
pretty
my
cool.
blood in battle than to let your cursed kind defile it.
In Janos' name, we shall drink deep of your zealotry.
It's an enemy sash. Okay. Burn. That's pretty cool. Because obviously they'd need ways to make sure that the vampire would never come back to life. The divisions twixt realms persist only so long as they are kept. The guardian of dimension tends separations unseen by most, yet breached by many. When this pillar weakens, the world does not shatter outright, but begins to overlap quietly, perilously. Die. Ah. Jeez. Burn. Come on, careful. Careful. Ah, crap. Okay. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. I can't throw anymore. I didn't realize I only had so many of those. Well, this is really cool, though. Oh, I wish I could stab in different directions besides just left and right. Would certainly make the combat a little bit better. Come on. Okay. Yeesh. Okay. I gotta get better at some of the blocking and stuff. Oh my god. There are just so many of you. Okay. Die. Whew. Take a breather, Raziel. Take a breather. How do I get health again? Oh, The division twixt realms persist only so long as they are kept. The Guardian of Dimension tends separations unseen by most, yet reached by many. When this pillar weakens, the world does not shatter outright, but begins to overlap quietly, perilously. Okay. Wish there was a way to figure out how to heal myself. That would be very nice if I could do that. Okay. Die. What's that? Health! Food! My God. Screw every single one of you. Okay. I need more health. Would be very nice. Oh, screw you. Okay. Okay. Please, checkpoint. Checkpoint, please, for the love of God. Oh. Well, I'm in.
The father of vampires hides in these cursed walls. Tonight, his blight ends.
Ugh. Okay. You all can all die. What's up here? Any secrets? What do we got in here? Ooh. The refuge of Yano Soldrin. Yano Soldrin's retreat is not simply a dwelling, but a monument to older truths. We note that this refuge enshrouds relics whose presence draws fated and the hunted alike, and thus it becomes a beacon, not by proclamation, but by charismatic attraction. Some places do not call out, they summon. Interesting. Food! What was that, green ham?
They say Janos Audrin's eyes shine like burning coals. He can see your soul laid bare.
Stories to frighten children. If the beast had such power, why would he cower here like a rat in the rocks?
Janos has held these lands in terror for centuries. They call him the Devil of Ustenheim for a reason.
The villagers whispered tales of shadow wings and fangs at their throats.
It's not just whispers. I've seen the aftermath. Homes left empty, blood scrawled across walls. They say he drains not just the body, but also the spirit.
Then we'd best make certain his foul soul goes no further than the end of our swords. Do you truly believe this will end it? The plague, the bloodline, all of it?
Malik says this devil's death is the key. His death will break their hold on this world.
Then let's see this done. For the Circle. For the souls he's stolen. For Nosgoth!
For a Lilith!
Alright.
They say Janos Audrin's heart is the source of their corruption. Carve it out, and the plague dies with him.
Back off, creatures. Down with the unholy plague. God, there's so many of you. Honestly, these guys aren't as bad as... Whoa! Ah, okay. Well, shouldn't have opened my...
The father of vampires hides in these cursed walls. Tonight, his blight ends. They say Janos Ordrin's heart is the source of their corruption. Carve it out, and the plague dies with him.
I want my green eggs and ham back.
The father of vampires hides in these cursed walls. Tonight, his blight ends.
Why did I throw it that way?
They say Janos Ordrin's heart is the source of their corruption. Carve it out, and the plague dies with him.
I need some more health.
Mobius knew this day would come. His sight pierces the past and future alike.
And in his wisdom, he shaped our crusade, guided the Sarafin Order's righteous hand against this plague. If Mobius says this staff will defeat Janos Ordrin, well, I believe him.
He doesn't lend his treasures lightly. This staff is no mere trinket. It's said to cripple vampires, to leave them writhing like maggots in the dirt.
A fitting end for Janos Ordrin.
And once he lies dead at our feet, we must claim his blade, as Mobius commanded. That weapon must not fall into the wrong hands again.
I had mourned her for 15 years, believed her dead, claimed by the same fate that consumed our parents. Yet now, impossibly, she lives, corrupted by the very evil I swore to destroy. A Lilith, my sister, a vampire. Her wings, just like Janos Ordrin's. He perverted her after his own image. The sister I knew, buried beneath corruption. Why does she hate me so fiercely? I think of that night often. Thornlatch's rooftops swallowed by flames, smoke curling into the sky, the air thick with the stench of blood and ash. The screams fading as the village lay in ruin from the vampire raid. I remember finding her at the swamp's edge. Her lover, Matthias, at her side, his fangs buried in her right hand as he fed. He'd been turned, another soul claimed by this wretched plague. I thought I could save her, if not from death, then from the curse. I had no choice. When I struck Matthias down, when my blade claimed his head and her hand with it, I prayed the infection would die with him. I had hoped, desperately, that severing the limb would spare her. But she cursed me for it, screamed at me to leave her to die with him. And so I did. The Seraphim drums carried me from that place. I told myself I was chasing vengeance. But part of me knew I was running from her screams, from the guilt that threatened to break me. If I can kill Janos, perhaps I can free her. Perhaps what's left of my sister still lingers beneath that curse.
Oh, Raziel, you fail to understand. Conflict is commonly mistaken for simple violence, yet our annals attest that conflict governs opposition and change. The Guardian's presence forestalls stagnation. Where conflict ebbs, decay often flows beneath a semblance of peace. Okay. Interesting. Don't mind those bats, they're fine.
Look sharp, gentlemen. These sorcerers spit death from afar.
You bring ruin.
God damn it, Raziel. Okay, listen.
Bring ruin.
Why'd it go that way? Just die. What the hell?
Look sharp, gentlemen. These sorcerers spit death from afar.
You bring ruin.
Who's calling me? Fuck off. Fuck off. I don't even begin to understand.
We protect this sanctum.
Okay. Okay, some of it is on me sometimes because I forget about the tools that I have. Okay.
Janos Ordrin, step away from the sword. It will not save you. Your final hour dwindles to its last few grains of sand. Seraphim justice has found you, and human righteousness will have its victory.
You must save yourself, Raziel.
Janos, no! Save myself? It is you who needs saving, vampire.
I was not speaking to you, Inquisitor. The Raziel I know is no longer with us.
That creature shares my name? How ironic. One Raziel leads us to you, the other Raziel ensures your end.
Perhaps one day you will understand the truth. That all of Nosgoth's children are connected. Even you cannot sever those ties with a blade. What loss will finally break your pride?
The only loss here will be yours. Come, brothers!
Well, okay. Somebody gonna use that staff or what? You know, I could just lose this and Janos will live. Good lord. I'm barely doing any damage.
See the staff of Mobius and understand your fate, devil!
Get him.
For the people of Nosgoth!
For the glory of the Sarafan!
For the sister who was stolen from me!
God damn it. Are you guys gonna help? Or is it just gonna be Terrell with a staff occasionally stepping in? Can't touch this, Janos. Ow! Face full of orb. Okay, I'm just gonna avoid attacks until the staff is used. Ow! Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
See the staff of
Mother.
Mobius
Okay.
and understand your fate, devil!
Burn, 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 burn. Okay.
For the people of Nosgoth!
For the glory of the Sarafan!
For the sister who was stolen from me!
Take that, Janos. Thank you, Terrell. You think you could do it one more time? All right.
You believe as the others do, that my bloodline dies with me? We are not so frail, human. You fear what you don't understand, and you despise what you fear.
Do not flatter yourself, vampire. I neither fear nor despise you. All you are to me is a bitter seed from which grew nothing but rot and death. I pity you. If that black thing beating inside your chest is the instrument of Nosgoth's salvation, then so be it. Hold him!
Look at his black heart! How it still beats!
The fiend intends to bury us alive! Raziel, we must get out of here! Remember the sword!
Message in blood.
Your reverence is noted, but this task is beneath you, Eleleth. Your purpose lies elsewhere. This mission is not a good use of your time.
What is the time, Kai? I smell Sarafan, but this is not the camp where I fought Raziel.
That was days ago by the flow of linear time.
I feel I've been absent for 1,000 years. Damn Mobius and his curse!
The Time Guardian is clever. He would not have you disrupt the path he requires of your brother.
His only concern is Raziel.
Yes, and your attempt to kill Raziel has set your brother on a course of vengeance against Janos Odron.
He would not dare attack the Hallowed Father.
He would. He will. He has.
Where is he now?
I suppose that is for you to discover.
Well, really?
There, the wretch who fell so many of our brothers at Bosgard Pass. Come, vampire, and experience the Sarafan in their strength.
I'm dying. I'm gonna die over here, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. It's interesting. It's very interesting and a lot more difficult than most of the other Legacy of Kain games. That is a definite 100%. It's definitely upped on the difficulty. But it's not bad. It's not bad at all. There are a few things that I think could be better. It's a side-scrolling game, and because of that, there are quite a few limitations, especially to the combat. But I feel like there's certain things that it feels like whenever I try to do certain things, like with attacking, I feel like I should be able to attack in multiple directions instead of just left and right. I feel like it should be able to stab upward or something, but I can't even do that. It won't even let me do that. In terms of powers and stuff, it feels like there were times where my powers would be wasted and they wouldn't even work the way that they're usually supposed to. The blocking sometimes work and sometimes it doesn't. I understand that you have to kind of be right on time with the blocking, but even then it would seem like it wasn't always working. So yeah, there are a few critiques for this, because even in terms of like a 2D side-scrolling fighting game, there are others that have done it way better. I was expecting something a little bit more like Castlevania or something, and there's Castlevania games that feel a little bit smoother than this. But it's not to say that this is bad. I feel like it just needs to work. The falling, there were times where it was like, okay, it seems like the game it wants me to go down. I can't look down to make sure that what's below me is safe. So there were times where I'd just be dropping into a pit and it would just be death. And so there's a bit of frustration there. The checkpoints, it's annoying that because obviously just losing is fine, but it would be the fact that like the dialogue would go over and over again. That gets annoying. So there's just a few things here and there where I feel like this could be tweaked a little bit. I feel like honestly none of these things are like huge game breaking things. I feel like there's a lot of these things that could be fixed in an update or something. So these are some things to keep in mind, I feel like. Other than that, it's not bad, and I'm definitely enjoying the story. So I'm definitely going to come back and I'm going to continue playing this. But for now, Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been TV Weez. I'm out.